We'll move on to the sixth on the programme, and race number 6 is the Akid Mafid handicap, Class 3 over the Derby course and distance over the 2,000 metres. Akid Mafid was odds-on winner back in 2013. Heavenly Thoughts drops in class, all sorts of gear changes as well. Hood going back on Vi for the first time. Classic Beauty runner-up behind Tianchi Monster last time out. Sari ran 4th at big price last time behind Some Street Somewhere at Happy Valley. Vinci behind Tianchi Monster last time out. Glorious Dragon 5th in that Tianchi Monster race at a big price. Rule Thee, Jolly Honour and Dynamic Eagle have all finished behind Tianchi Monster on their last 2 starts. Dynamic Eagle jumped from barrier 4. General Sherman, he's a class dropper as well. Oshie Murphy from barrier 2 has been up at Chung Farm within the last month.
He had a lameness issue, the General, back in early December, so we haven't seen him for quite some time. Looking at the pace, Jolly Jean, a noted front runner, and should he step cleanly, you would envisage him finding the lead. As they work out of the stretch, will there be anything caught wide that wants to press on? Hard to think that there will be, so maybe the pace will just be good. He doesn't generally dawdle when he does lead, Jolly Jean.
Here is Classic Beauty. He's going nicely. His last 2 runs have both been pretty good. Another one that's finished behind Tianchi Monster at his last 2 starts. He goes well, and getting through the ground there okay as well. We had a bit of rain around that particular morning. Vinci's been running some pretty good races. Did put in a bit of a shocker 2 starts ago, but he's bounced back when he got up to 2,000 metres, again behind Tianchi Monster, and it was a good run from him as well, Vinci. So yet to win, but he's been running some pretty good. The Glorious Dragon now, I did make him the long shot. He was 96 to 1, Brett, so, last time, and I thought he ran a really good race when he was a close-up 5th, again behind Tianchi Monster. But Joe Moreira will take the mount on race day.
I did hear that you were riding the chair home the last 152.
It's not done on averages, though. We don't add up all the prices.
I see that.
Right. Where are we going to start? All right, we're speaking of big prices. Sari was last time out. Much improved effort from him as well. Gets barrier 1 here. Yeah,
I think he's an interesting runner in the race. His overseas form suggests he wants a further trip, and he made some progress from first start to second. So barrier 1, Martin Harley's riding well. I think he's one to consider.
Yeah, I put him in for 4th as well. Coming up to Sha Tin, I think it's good. He raced on those big, roomy French tracks, didn't he? And he raced over 2,000 metres. The distance he's got, barrier 1's a good draw over that trip.
Ran in the French Derby. He's a long way down the field, but yeah, Stable Genius was his name when he raced in France. Sari now. We'll move on to... Might be. Tianchi Monster, the form line looks pretty strong behind him. He'll go round in the Derby. Whole host of them in here. Who comes out of it best?
Well, it's a good question. I think Classic Beauty, Vinci, Dynamic Eagle with a lightweight, and obviously Glorious Dragon have all got to be considered.
Yeah, 90 to 1 or 96 to 1, as we said earlier on. Glorious Dragon, he pulled in the early stages. I got a bit excited about here. I thought he might run into 2nd or 3rd. He didn't give it away, though. He hit the line strongly enough. Change of jockey now. Joe Moreira is going to be riding. I'm going to stick with him. You won't get 90 to 1 now, but still.
I made Dynamic Eagle my best the start before, and he was ridden more forward, and obviously we've seen he won 3 starts ago coming from back, and there he came from back as well, closed off well. They've got a better barrier. If they push him too early, he doesn't seem to be able to respond at the end, so he's got to be some chance based on that trend.
All right. General Sherman's the last one we're going to have a look at. He can pop up every now and again, General Sherman, and he's one of the very few horses over 2,000 metres to break the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, lame right front leg, but he's had 2 trials going in. That lameness issue was back on the 5th of December, so he does go in on the fresh side, but you can leave him out at a long price at your peril, because that's generally when he bobs up.
He does, barrier 2. He's got the cheap pieces going back on him, and Oshie Murphy will take them out as well, so he's an interesting runner. He's come up reasonably short in early markets as well.
Yeah, he ran 2nd off this mark to Hang's Decision, 4 back. Quicker they go, the better for him.
Yeah.
All right, OK, that's General Sherman. Tony Cruz, Oshie Murphy from barrier number 2. Favourite here, though, Classic Beauty. Paul, what do you make of it all?
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers, Classic Beauty. I'm going to stick with my Glorious Dragon. He didn't really let me down last time, ran a nice 5th. And look, Joe Moreira aboard, he's 13 to 1 currently, so not a bad price there for a Glorious Dragon. Vinci in there for 2nd. He's been running some pretty good races recently. 2,000 looks ideal for him after his last run. Hugh Bowman aboard Vinci. Classic Beauty the favourite, and Sari the improver coming from Happy Valley. 9,735. 9's still an each-way price.
Yeah, it'll be an open market, I would have thought, for the first of 2 races over the 2,000. So we'll get a look at the Derby trip early here, race 6. Vincy, Dynamic Eagle, Glorious Dragon, Classic Beauty. Sari was one I wanted to include, but we've only got 4 tips. 7, 14, 9, 3.
I got the same 4 numbers as Paul, exactly the same order as well. 9, 7, 3 and 5.